What if you could face anything without panic? What if your mind stayed calm through loss, betrayal, rejection, failure, even death? The Stoics had a tool for that, a mental practice so powerful it made them fearless. It's called Premeditatio Malorum, the premeditation of evils. And no, it's not about being negative. It's about being prepared, clear, and mentally strong. In this video, we'll break down what this Stoic practice is, why it works, and how you can use it to become emotionally invincible, just like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. What is Premeditatio Malorum? The phrase translates to the premeditation of bad things. In simple terms, visualize what could go wrong before it happens. Not to worry, not to obsess, but to build the inner muscle of preparation and clarity. It's mental armor, it's Stoic training, it's rehearsing life's punches, so you're never caught off guard. Marcus Aurelius practiced it daily. Marcus Aurelius began many mornings reminding himself, "Today you will meet people who are meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, deceitful, envious, and unsocial." He didn't do this to complain, he did it to prepare. He expected resistance, he expected challenge, so when it came he was steady, not shocked. That's the power of Premeditatio Malorum. It removes surprise, and gives you space to respond with strength. Here's why it works. When we fear something, it's often because we haven't faced it in our mind. We assume it will destroy us. We think we won't survive it emotionally, but when you look it in the eye, everything changes. Seneca wrote, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." He meant that the vague dread of what might happen is often worse than the actual event. Premeditatio Malorum names the fear, confronts it, dismantles it. And in that process, it loses its power over you. Common misconception. It's not negative thinking. People think visualizing bad outcomes makes you anxious. The Stoics would disagree. They weren't fantasizing about pain. They were preparing for it rationally, not emotionally, just like a soldier trains before battle. The Stoic trains before hardship. They don't ignore reality. They confront it on their terms. That's not pessimism, that's preparedness. How to practice it the Stoic way. Let's walk through how to actually do Premeditatio Malorum in daily life. Step 1. Visualize a specific situation. Think of something real, not vague, not general. Examples: a job interview, a difficult conversation, a launch, performance, or speech, a relationship at risk, the death of a loved one. Write down what could go wrong, list every fear, boldly and without filter. Step 2. Ask, what would I do if that happened? Don't just list fears, walk through them. Ask, if this happened, how would I respond? What virtue could I practice? What is still in my control? Example: if I fail the interview, I'll reflect, adjust, and try again. I won't let shame define me. Now the fear becomes a scenario, not a shadow. Step 3. Identify the worst case emotionally, and accept it. Ask, what's the worst emotional reaction I'm afraid of? What belief is behind that fear? Often it's not the thing, it's what it means. If I'm rejected, it means I'm worthless. If I fail, it means I'm not good enough. Challenge that. Ask, is that true or is that a lie I've been living with? Now you're not just premeditating events, you're transforming beliefs. Step 4. Choose a virtuous response. This is the Stoic secret. They didn't stop at what if this happens, they asked, what kind of person will I be if it does? You don't just see the fall, you plan your rise. Will you be calm? Will you act with dignity? Will you choose courage over fear? Then say it. If this happens, I will respond with wisdom, courage, and clarity. And mean it. Why this makes you fearless? Most people walk through life hoping nothing bad happens. The Stoic walks through life ready for whatever happens. That readiness builds confidence, mental stability, emotional detachment. Because once you've seen the worst, and planned your strength through it, nothing surprises you anymore. And surprise is the root of panic. Remove surprise and you remove the chaos. Examples of Premeditatio Malorum in action. A Stoic preparing for public failure. If I fail publicly, I'll face embarrassment, but embarrassment is temporary. My virtue remains. A Stoic facing death. My loved ones may die, I will grieve, but I will also love more deeply now, because I have acknowledged the fragile gift of time. A Stoic facing rejection. If they walk away, I will feel pain, but my worth isn't in their hands, I remain whole. If I lose my income, I will simplify, I will adapt, I will rebuild. This mindset isn't cold, it's clear, and clarity is strength. What Marcus Aurelius would tell you? If you told Marcus you were scared of losing your job or being left behind or failing your dream, he wouldn't laugh. He'd say, Scene 9, overcoming the fear of pain or death. It is not death or pain that is to be feared, but the fear of pain or death. The thing is not the problem. Your belief about the thing is. Then he'd say, let's imagine it fully, and choose virtue anyway. Because when fear no longer controls your vision, your courage returns. A daily practice in under 5 minutes. Want to do this every day? Here's how. Each morning ask, what could go wrong today? Write 3 things. For each one ask, how would I respond with virtue and what remains in my control? Close with this Stoic affirmation, whatever happens today, I will meet it with clarity, courage, and strength. Repeat that, and feel it. Final thoughts. Embrace life, not just comfort. The world says don't think about bad things, stay positive, manifest success. The Stoics say expect hardship, plan your strength, meet fate with open eyes. That's not pessimism, that's power, because when you're prepared, you are free to act, free to love, free to risk, free to grow. So don't wait for life to shock you, face it now in thought, face it again in action, and when it comes, smile quietly. You've already